Title: Do Everything in Love. It's the one thing people never forget. Let all your things be done with charity. 1 Corinthians 16 verse 14. It was the day that tested me. It was a Tuesday. Not the kind of Tuesday where everything goes wrong at once, but the quieter kind. The kind where a single moment shifts your entire understanding of life. I was sitting in my car, parked in front of the grocery store. I'd been on my phone, scrolling through messages, when I noticed an elderly woman by the trolley bay. She was struggling to lift her shopping bags, one had ripped, and oranges rolled across the asphalt. People walked past. Some glanced, some pretended not to see. And there I was, frozen, a witness. I wish I could say I leapt into action without thinking. But the truth? I hesitated. Why? I had my reasons. I was tired. My back was sore. I had a long list of things to do. But then, clear as a bell, the verse I'd read that morning pressed into my heart. Let all your things be done with charity. 1 Corinthians 16 verse 14. Not some things. All things. It is love as a lifestyle, not an accessory. We live in a world that often mistakes love for a mood. But love is not a scented candle we light when we feel like it. It's not an accessory we put on for special occasions. Love is a decision you make when it's inconvenient. Love is stepping in when everyone else steps aside. Love is bending low so someone else can stand tall. Paul didn't write those words to the Corinthians because they were naturally good at this. Quite the opposite, they were proud, divided, competitive. They could prophesy, speak eloquently, even perform miracles, but they still needed the reminder, love first, love always. In our modern life, love must cut through the noise of opinion, politics, and personal comfort. The question is not, do I feel loving right now, but what would love do if it were me? It was my inner battle. As I watched that woman struggle, I started this quiet conversation in my head. What if I help and she doesn't even thank me? What if someone else steps in, then I've gotten up for nothing? I'm already late. My back hurts. Surely someone younger should help. But then another voice pushed through, quieter yet stronger. Do everything in love. Not when it's convenient. Not when it's applauded. Not when it's easy. Do it because it's right. Do it because I loved you first. 1 John 4 verse 19. It wasn't guilt. It wasn't a sense of obligation. It was something deeper, a pull toward the person God was shaping me to be. I got out of my car. I thought it was the moment of action to myself. I knelt down and picked up the oranges. Here, let me help, I said. Her eyes met mine, tired eyes, but kind. Oh, thank you, love, she whispered, and the word love landed like a seed in my chest. We carried the bags together to her car. It took less than 5 minutes. She drove away, and I never saw her again. But the quiet joy that followed me all day? That stayed. Everyday truths just for you. 1. Love is rarely convenient. It almost always interrupts our plans. 2. Love is not about what you get back, it's about what you give away. 3. Sometimes the smallest act, even picking up an orange, becomes the sermon someone remembers. Here is a sneaky experiment just for you, the reader, or better yet, if you really listening intently to me. Lean in now and intentionally listen to this. Today, notice the first opportunity to serve someone without being asked. Don't debate it. Don't overthink it. Just step in. Then, pay attention to the way your body feels, your breathing, your heartbeat, the lift in your spirit. That's what aligning action with love feels like. Your mind will remember it next time. It will be the one thing they'll remember of you. It's been months since that Tuesday. I've forgotten what I bought that day. I've forgotten the phone calls I returned, the errands I ran. But I remember the sound of her voice saying thank you, love. And it hit me, in the end, people will forget most of what you say. They will forget what you wore, what you achieved, even where you lived. But they will never forget how you made them feel. Paul was right. Love isn't just the main ingredient, it's the whole recipe. And when everything you do is seasoned with it, your life becomes the kind of story people can taste long after you've gone. Let all your things be done with charity. It's not just a verse. It's the way forward. Life doesn't demand a perfect past, it invites a courageous present. Even if all you have is a whisper, a seed in the dirt, it's enough. A quick question: are you seeking what God has to say to you today, from His Word, in His book? If not, I would say to you, it is by seeking God through His Word that you shall find Him. Penned by Gary Conan Doyle. In worship of God's wonderful glory.
Hey, thanks for listening. If you're still here, something in this story or song clicked with you. So here's a little secret. When you hit thumbs up, it tells the YouTube gremlins, hey, more of this. And if you subscribe, it's like saying, yeah, I want in. So go ahead, tap like, hit subscribe, and make sure you don't miss what's next. Because this ride, it's just getting started.